Welcome, Twisters, to another Sage Balloon tutorial. I'm Sage the Balloon Sage, and today's original offering is the first in a series of balloon laser gun tutorials I will be making for you. I feel it would be appropriate to start with the simplest gun first, that being this really cool laser pistol. Now, as you can see, the color combos are up to you, but to make this balloon laser pistol, you are going to need a 321, a 260, and a 160, and there's some variations I'm going to show you at the end on that third balloon. If you don't have 321s, if you don't have 160s, that's okay, because my next tutorial will be this laser gun. This is the first one I ever came up with, and it's really my favorite, so you can check around for this one in about 2 or 3 days. So let's get started. Now, the main technique I use for most of my gun designs is tricky, so I'm going to quickly demonstrate it before we get started. It's basically a series of 2 pinch twists, even like this, and you're going to do a series of loops and pinch twist combos. So you make 2 pinch twists like this, and then you wrap it around, and once you have your loop, you're going to tie it into the pinch twist, but at the top of them, like this. Tie that off. You want to make sure this is soft, and depending on the balloon, it's going to be extremely hard. Things like sapphire blue and onyx black, any of those kinds. So it's basically like that. You're just going to tie it like this, and I'll show you one more time and then we'll get started. So blow up your balloons while I'm doing this. You want to blow up your 321 to a fully uninflated reservoir tip like this. And for your 260 you want about 5 fingers of tail. And we'll go to the 160 after that. So again, it's 2 identical pinch twists, just like that, and then you tie a loose loop. Well, you want it tight around the body of your gun, but you want it loose enough that it's not going to pop. So again, you tie it directly into the top of those pinch twists, right above them. Now, this is a tricky technique to execute without popping, but just stay diligent, use the right balloons, experiment, and you will master this. Okay, so we start our laser pistol with our 321, which you should have inflated, and our 260 with 5 fingers of tail. Now we're going to start with the back handle. To do that, we twist off this portion like this, and then we're going to do those 2 identical pinch twists. So like that, and then your second one, and you should end up with this. Now you're going to tie it around just like I showed you. Toward the back, probably around here, we're going to end up tying this knot into these pinch twists, but afterward. So make your loop, wrap it around, right above those pinch twists. Ooh, it's hard with this particular balloon, but ooh, it can be done. Alright. So after you've executed your wrapping loop, you make a 3-finger bubble, and then 2 more, identical pinch twists. Oops. That's another thing. If you ever drop your balloon, you got to have lightning reflexes. If you drop your balloon, it doesn't look too good. But then when you catch it real fast, people are like, "Oh my gosh, wow, you have fast reflexes." And to make when you do this loop like this, the second loop, this is automatically going to create that second handle. Now you could think of it as an ammo clip, but it is going to be a handle for the most part, and you want to put the handle right in between those pinch twists, even everything out. Okay, 2 pinch twists and a wrapping loop, and with the remainder of the purple balloon, I should say, forming the second handle. Now take this knot, and you're going to tie it directly back into here. You want to make sure there's a good amount of balloon here to do it. So tie it directly in to those 2 pinch twists. Okay, now check your gun's calibration, so to speak. You want everything really even on these gun designs. Position it a little bit, fix it up. Be careful though, because it will pop on you. Okay. So this is the basic laser gun. This can be done probably in about 30 seconds if you well, after the balloons are blown up. In about a minute you could do this. Now, if you're doing fast line work, this could be perfect for you. But I'm going to show you how to add that third balloon to make it a little cooler. So we're going to take our 160 and just make a bubble. I would say make a pinch twist first, but it always comes undone, so don't bother. Now put it right in the front, like this, close up to this. You want to get it right up against there. Wrap it around. It's all about these basically pinch twists and wrapping loops is how I do most of my guns. Okay, you wrap it around like that and just tie it off. Now at this point, now you're going to want to make that pinch twist. Excellent. Okay, now you're going to do a little bit of a rounded thing like this and make the bubble and then tie it off and then put two identical pinch twists right there. Now you can probably guess what we're going to do now. We're going to do a wrapping loop. This is a great example of taking one technique and just exploiting it to the point where you can do incredible things with it. So, okay, this end part, as you can see, is supposed to be the little bubble at the end, so make sure you have some part here that's got some tail on it. Wrap it in, and again, you want to make sure everything's very aligned, because if it's not, the gun will not look good. Okay, so wrapped around here. Again, it's all wrapping loops. This is just inverted compared to this. And to finish it off, we make our little bubble at the top. This could be construed as some sort of sight on the gun or something like that. Oh, that kind of looks cool. I'll just keep it like that. That was an accident. All right. So there's your laser pistol. As I said, I've got a ton of laser guns. If you look through my videos, I have some previews of some other ones on the way, much more elaborate than this. But the next step is to do this particular laser gun. And I'm not sure why I like making these so much, but I seem to be good at it, and I really like this design, and it's perfect for line work. So my last comment is that you can actually do a couple variations on this one. Let me see if I can just pull it off without popping it. On this one, instead of the bubble at the end, you can see I've actually wrapped it around here and tied it off with a little pinch twist in the back. So that gives you some variation there too. This is a pretty customizable design. And on this one, instead of using my third balloon as a 160, I used a 260. So you can kind of make it your own there. Thank you very much for joining me for this tutorial. I ask that you check out patriciaballuna.wordpress.com. She's an amazing, amazing balloon artist, and she's pretty much my favorite, so I'd love it if you go check out her blog. She's got amazing stuff on there. Trust me. Thank you very much. Subscribe and like my videos.